Mo, what kind of car do you drive and how much is your monthly payment?
It is a 2013 BMW 535i and it was $170 per month.
Go. Question, what kind of car do you drive and what's your monthly payment for it?
Corvette Z06, $1,500 a month.
Very nice, thank you. Freddie, question, what kind of car do you drive and what's your monthly payment for it?
I have a 25 Trail Boss and I pay $700.
Nice, thank you very much.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, we're going to talk about co-signing. I always tell y'all co-signing is the worst thing you can do, and we're going to see what happens when people co-sign.
Look, this is all the times that they ran it. Did you go to 2 or 3?
I went to 3.
Each dealership submitted it to 3 different banks.
So I need a cosigner?
Unless you want to pay that credit card and get it under $900 and wait 30 days, you won't need a cosign.
I need a cosigner.
Why do you need a cosigner?
You know my credit card, right? I need to pay that off. And then the dealerships I went to, bro, they sent my thing to 2-3 different banks.
They ran her credit 9 times in under a month. So she's approved, but they're just going to ask for a cosigner. The inquiries is fine, but if it wasn't so much either for the $3,000 credit card that you owe almost $3,000 on, that's like 100% utilization, you know what I'm saying? Unless you pay that credit card and you wait a month, we can do that if you can't find the cosigner. I submitted it to 1 bank because I know it's your first loan. There's no need to submit it to 3-4 banks.
I don't know nobody like that.
Unless you pay that credit card and you wait 30 days, because in 30 days it reflects on your credit score.
I won't have the 5,000.
You won't need the 5,000 at that point though, because your credit's gonna look better. And you don't even have to pay it off in full. Just make sure it's under $1,000 that you owe on it.
30 days though?
Yeah, that's the thing. They're stuck on that loan for a while with you until you pay it off. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really think about who you want to toss on there.
See, she in a situation where she should wait and just pay down her bills first, especially that credit card, because now she's about to put somebody else's credit report in jeopardy.
And the day you fall behind on a payment, say you were to fall behind on a payment, they're calling her to say, hey, make this payment. So the loan is like equal responsibility to both of you guys, even though she's a co-signer.
So the car would be under her name?
It's under both of your guys' names. You'd be primary, she's secondary, but her name is still on the loan. If you're 19, you're considered like an adult. So as long as you're the main signer and somebody else is a co-signer, they can be 18. I just know they're going to give us kickback whenever you're ready for a car. You know what I'm saying? Are they going to ask you for a lot amount down, or they're going to keep telling you to wait?
Okay, I'll sign it for her.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You positive?
Yeah, because my dad doesn't even want me to make a payment on a car, so if I buy a car, it's most likely going to be all cash.
She's gonna give it.
She likes it?
Yeah.
Okay, bro, perfect. It's at 21.9, but I'll give it to her for 20.
Which one is not 20,000?
So the only ones that are over 20,000 are like the 2023, 2024 ones. So any other one is under 20.
Okay, how much is that 2021?
19.
We're going to negotiate.
We'll do a coin toss.
Okay.
Okay, bring out the coin. If I win, I get 20.
You get 20.
If you win, we do 17.
We do 17?
Yeah. You want to call it?
Here, till.
It's tails.
See, they all smiles and giggles right now, and as soon as that girl don't make that payment, it's gonna fall on the other person and ruin her credit. And they see the dealers don't care. As long as they get the deal done, they don't care who co-sign. It can be your grandma, your auntie you ain't talked to in 6 months. They don't care. They just want somebody with decent credit to sign on that dotted line.
Like that, I just onboarded co-sign for her sister a couple years ago on a vehicle, and now that vehicle is repossessed. So my client now has a repossession on their credit report, and they're driving around a hoopty and they need a new car and they can't get approved. Meanwhile, the sister is dating somebody new who has mad money, put her in a Mercedes, didn't even need to use her credit. He's paying for everything. And my client is stuck because of that repossession that's on her credit report that wasn't even for a car that she's driving. Be careful who you co-sign for.
That's crazy. And that's exactly what I was saying. That's probably what's going to happen with that other person in the previous clip. You go out of your way, co-sign with somebody. They leave you hanging. They living good. Now you stuck with the bad credit report.
3 to 4K, personally.
The household moron.
Oh,
You're getting married in a couple months.
I'd say like 10.
Okay,
I don't-
22,000.
Oh, that's probably with my friend's car in there as well.
Is it?
Yeah, got a friend with a car.
What?
And
Tell me.
I helped him get a car a few years back, and he is supposed to be making the payments on it.
You borrowed it though?
No.
No, I was one of the signers.
He was the
No,
main
you co-signed
signer.
on your friend's car?
He was the main
I've learned
signer.
my lesson, and
Have you?
yes, I will never do that again. But
That's crazy.
he crashed it. I guess the insurance didn't pay out all of it, so it's still owed a few grand on it, and he still hasn't paid it back. And I'm not going to pay it back. That's for him.
Are you still friends with him?
Yes. This is the same friend that I'm like mildly convinced gave our dog ball cancer.
Okay, you guys are just pathetic
Yeah.
in life. I'm so
crazy.
done. Your debt minimum monthly payment is $586.91. 5,500 comes in, maybe. I don't know. Your income's going to zero, so I don't. What's your rent?
1,100.
I'm gonna call this friend of the post show and I'm gonna yell at him.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
give me
Good luck
the good luck. I'm good at yelling. Give me the gas, electric, water, all the utilities plus internet. How much?
$550.
Phone bill normally.
Right at 500, 496 or something.
That's
And you pay for all? They don't give you anything?
No, so they will. My dad, he pays late. He will pay like 3 or 4 weeks late. Like he just paid me now.
Okay, he's off. He's done. Get your own phone bill. We're doing healing. Do you guys own your phones or are they payment plans?
Mine's still being paid off. I believe.
Mine's about to be paid off.
To be paid off.
Okay, then we'll do 140 for phone plan.
Yeah, and all my brothers pay for theirs.
Gas and vroom drive.
That's crazy. It's always amazing to me how people have a $1,500 phone but don't pay the bills that's on their credit report so they can have decent credit. And this guy obviously wasn't paying attention when he co-signed for that person to get that car because they didn't even get gap insurance. So now the car is totaled and they weren't able to get the remaining balance covered because they didn't have gap insurance.
Co-signed for my boyfriend for a car. He owed about $32,000, or I should say we owe about $32,000, and he's been behind on the payment. I've been denied for 2 personal loans for the difference of the vehicle due to my debt to income ratio. So I'm really trying to figure out how to get from under this car completely.
Is this your ex-boyfriend?
No, current.
Oh,
that's great.
Okay. Well, it sounds like he can't afford the car. Why is he not selling the car? He can't afford it, and he's doing damage to his girlfriend. There's 2 reasons to get rid of the car.
Yeah, so the private sale based on Kelly Blue Book was $19,000. Trade-in value is $17,000. Like I said, we owe $32,000. So that balance, that difference there, don't have the money saved up for that difference, or I'm not able to get a personal loan.
And see, usually that's the way out. Somebody would get a personal loan, sell a car, and pay the difference. But the credit is damaged from not making the payments. Now she can't even get a personal loan to sell the car. That's what happens, man, when you co-sign for people, man. They just mess you up.
To even cover that, I went to 2 credit unions, my personal credit union, and then the credit union that the car is financed through, but they said my debt to income ratio was just too high in order to approve the loan.
So the credit union that your car is going through is confused. You and boyfriend need to go sit down with that credit union and talk to the manager. And here's how it sounds, okay? Mr. Manager, you have a $19,000 car loan and a $13,000 personal loan because you have a $32,000 car loan that only has $19,000 worth of collateral. So you're unsecured right now for $13,000. If you have to take the car back and repo it, you're going to be unsecured for even more than that.
Yep, that's true.
This is you telling the manager.
And he's right. A lot of times if you go to the credit union or whomever you have the loan through, but not all banks agree to that. A lot of times it's the credit unions that do that. So if you're upside down in your car, you want to get out of it, call your credit union and tell them you want to sell the car, and whatever the remaining balance is, you want to have a personal loan with them. And that way they'll release the title to whomever you sell the car to. That's how you do that.
Not ever co-sign on a car with anybody unless you want to get sued. Do not ever! I was with this man for almost 6 years, had 2 children. I was a stay-at-home mother, and I co-signed on a car with him. Now I'm getting sued for $14,777. Don't do it.
And I stress that to my daughters all the time. Do not put no car in your name for no dude. Don't do it. I don't care how in love you are. You feel like you're going to be with this man for the rest of your life. Even if y'all do get married, don't do it. And he shouldn't be asking you to do that anyway. But I know sometimes things happen. Sometimes y'all in situations you got to help each other out. You have to really, 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 truly trust this person and have a plan. Don't co-sign for an $80,000 vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Because you know if he doesn't pay it, you can't pay it. Now, if it's something cheap, then maybe. But not some expensive vehicle that if he default on a loan, you know you can't pay for it because it's going to ruin your credit and you'll end up getting sued just like this girl.
A lot of guys here trying to buy a Rolls Royce with $5 grand down. But I will let you know that people will make it work any way possible. No matter what loan they have to take out or anything. You meet a lot of guys here that can come in, pay straight cash, no problem. There's a lot of guys here trying to buy a Rolls Royce with $5 grand down.
Really?
Yeah. This will be a cash deal for sure, but something like this is usually financing. So it's a Lamborghini Urus, which if you spend any time in Los Angeles, you'll see more Uruses than Camrys. So a lot of the time it's people who are going half in on a car with somebody or 3 ways in on a car with somebody.
Really, so people are just like splitting a car 3 ways.
Yeah, they split cars, they split watches, anything for the image in LA.
That's crazy. And I'm not surprised. And that's not the first time I heard somebody going in on a car, like a Lamborghini. You got 3 people on the loan. That's what you call living above your means and trying to flex when you really don't have it. That's crazy.
I think it's just kind of like a figment of reality of people that live here in LA. Like, we see all these nice cars, especially here in this Beverly Hills area, but in reality, you think you actually have the money that they're spending?
Most of the time they don't. There are definitely a lot of real players here, for sure. But I see a lot of times where it's just barely making it work, and they do it. There's either 2 reasons: 1, to look good in LA, or 2, they truly enjoy what's happening here, and they'll do whatever they can to make it part of their life.
So it wouldn't be surprising for someone to be driving around a Ferrari with $5,000 in bank account.
Yeah, it's not very surprising.
Wow. That's an eye-opener right there. A lot of times when you see somebody riding a Lamborghini or McLaren, a high-end car like that, you just automatically think they got it like that. But again, people be co-signing 4 or 5 people on one loan. I just don't think it's worth it. If I got to do all that to own a car like that, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can find somebody else, because I refuse to put my name on something like that. That's crazy. So leave your comments, guys. What do y'all think about today's video? I've been getting questions about co-signing. So every time I get a question like this, I try to use clips and videos to try to explain it and break it down and then add to it. Leave it in the comments, man. Would you co-sign for somebody?